Podcamp is an organization that seeks to help educate people and get them started with blogging, podcasting, other forms of social media, and it's also a resource for people who have been doing this for a while. So it's peer-to-peer education. Either you don't really know a whole lot about it, but you want to, so you can come in and learn from the folks who've been doing it for a while, or you have been doing it for a while and you want to sort of share tips and tricks with other people who are doing things that are in your same ballpark, but maybe they do them differently and you want to pick their brains a bit. So it's very informal. And it's free, so we have a lot of folks coming in from all skill levels and all ages who just want to have a nice, informal, low-stress, educational and informational time. And there's drinking, usually.
I'm Brogan. I'm co-founder of Podcamp, which is a movement to help people understand the new media community tools like blogging, podcasting, video blogging, and social media. We started the events because we wanted a quick way to educate people in a very peer-to-peer based setting and give us the opportunity to share the newest and best technologies and ways that people are going to create media and share it with other people. So I'm at Podcamp Pittsburgh, which was the first ever Podcamp after the one we started this on. We launched it in Boston in September of 2006. Justin was the first guy crazy enough to try to launch his own Podcamp, and it worked great. This is the third year running, and this is my favorite Podcamp. I feel like I learned the most at the one in Pittsburgh. The people here are much more passionate, and we have a better opportunity to create good education for people for free in an environment where everyone feels like they can ask the questions they need.
Well, in the past, everybody's had a voice, everybody's had an opinion, but the difference between previous generations and ours is that nobody else has really had the ability to put their words and their voice and their point of view out there, into what is pretty much a very anonymous internet world where everybody can have an equal share of the pie. Anybody right now who has a strong opinion about something, who really wants to help educate people, who wants to just create something for entertainment value, can put it out there into this space, and it sort of takes on a life of its own. And the more you bring a community into what it is you're creating, the more you build sort of your own tiny family around what it is that you're creating, the more that group of people will then talk about it to others. So word of mouth is very much alive. That hasn't changed. That's how people have always found out about new information, was through basic word of mouth. What social media is doing is it's taking word of mouth and it's pushing it into the digital age in a way where it becomes far easier for you to find new information and then immediately turn around and share it with as many people as possible. So you don't have to walk down to a physical place and tell somebody and hope that they remember it. This isn't the telephone game anymore. You can actually mass produce your own media. You can become a media mogul out of your house by creating interesting content that others want to talk about. So you're not limited to just your own immediate regional area or your own immediate group of co-conspirators who share the same points of view. You can reach a massive audience very quickly if what you're doing is pushing the right buttons and getting people's attention.